Thank you, Mayor, and thank you for your continued support of this very, very important tremendous project. I'd like to also offer a special thanks to the entire Federal Aviation Administration team. I've mentioned Ken Gidlow, of course, but there have been others, individuals like Ben Guttery, of course, Kevin Zelko of the district office. These are the men and women who are ensuring that this 21st century industry expands in a responsible and safe manner. They have helped us explain the spaceport concept to homeowners living in Ellington area. They have helped us to understand the application process and guided us all the way through it with the information, helping us provide the information that they would need to make a decision on Houston's application. And today, they bring forward that decision, and so please help me bring to the podium Dr. George Nield, Associate Administrator for the Federal Aviation Commercial Space Transportation, to do just that.
Thank you, Maria, and good morning, everyone. This is an exciting day for the City of Houston. It's also an exciting time for the entire commercial space industry. Let me tell you why I say that. Ever since the Soviet Union launched Yuri Gagarin into orbit more than 50 years ago, making him the first person to leave the planet, almost all of the accomplishments and major milestones in our human spaceflight program have been the direct result of the actions of the federal government. Whether we're talking about Project Mercury, Project Gemini, the Apollo moon landings, 135 flights of the space shuttle, or the assembly and operation of the International Space Station. It has always been the federal government that was responsible for defining, designing, and implementing whatever needed to be done in space. Going forward, that is no longer going to be the case, particularly when it comes to delivering cargo and crew members to and from low Earth orbit, and for activities like point-to-point transportation and suborbital space tourism. Private industry is going to be playing a leading role. In fact, the FAA's Office of Commercial Space Transportation is currently in discussions with about a half dozen companies, each of which is in the process of designing, building, and testing vehicles that are capable of taking people up to the edge of space, where they will be able to look out the window and see black sky and the curvature of the Earth and experience the magic of weightlessness. Now we know not all of those companies will be successful. Some will encounter unanticipated technical challenges. Others may run out of money before they're able to begin commercial operations. But there are enough knowledgeable, experienced, highly motivated, and well-funded entities out there right now that are working on this effort that I am absolutely convinced that in just the next few years, we are going to see multiple companies offering suborbital human space flights on a regular and frequent basis. Once the testing is done, it won't be long before we're seeing several suborbital space flights per week, and eventually, one or more launches per day. That adds up to hundreds of launches every year, with thousands of people having the opportunity to personally experience spaceflight. And I think that's going to fundamentally change how we think about spaceflight, because it will no longer be something that's restricted to a handful of highly trained, specially selected government employees. Instead, it will be open to anyone who can afford to buy a ticket. Yes, it will be expensive to start, but once the vehicles start flying and good old-fashioned competition kicks in, the prices will likely come down rather rapidly. So what is it going to take in order to turn this vision into a reality? Well, in addition to the vehicles themselves, several of which are already under development, we're going to need some commercial spaceports to operate from. Places that have runways that can accommodate reusable launch vehicles that take off and land horizontally, and hangars where the vehicles can be serviced between flights. Ideally, you'd like to have a place where you can also perform astronaut training, high-performance aircraft, or experience short periods of weightlessness by conducting parabolic aircraft flights. You'd like to have ready access to some of the nation's top universities so that students and faculty members can get more involved in space-related research. If possible, you'd like to be located in an area with a highly educated workforce and with numerous aerospace companies nearby that are interested in applying entrepreneurial thinking and spirit of innovation to our future space endeavors. And in a perfect world, you'd want to have existing relationships with an organization like the NASA Johnson Space Center so that you could take advantage of their insights and experience and collaborate on future projects in a mutually beneficial way. If it sounds to you like I'm describing a place like Ellington Airport, you're right on target. That's why it's so exciting today to have the announcement that the FAA has indeed approved the issuance of a launch site operator's license to the Houston Airport system for the operation of a launch site at Ellington Airport, making it the nation's 10th FAA licensed commercial spaceport. Congratulations.